Hey guys, it's your girl, Multimedia 7, here to do another AHS class. Part 2 to the last class meeting. This is a dream catcher message. In the last dream catcher, I was talking about a dream that I was having where there was some sort of college, stadium, auditorium where there was a audition being placed. Now, you can go to the first message if you didn't already listen. But if you have, I'm going to continue on from this forward. Now, where I left off on the last Dreamcatcher, I was talking about how during or after the auditions, the younger woman then went into a room, and this room was sort of maze-like, mirror-like, just one of those funny how do you say it? Montages. There you go. So maybe those words are significant. So, in this little montage, this grand montage, it was like I was looking for the person, but I couldn't find the person. But I could see from a third view, from a third perspective. Third person, there you go. So, why this was highly significant was because it made me think about a particular time when I was a child. I seen at a kids arcade place, the mascot had went into this particular room, but when my inquisitive mind at such a young age, when I went to go inquire about where this mascot was going, is it a real person? Is it a real device? Is it a robot? I went to go see, and I did not see the mascot in this room. Now this room had 4 walls including the door, and when I walked into the door, there was no mascot there. It's as if it disappeared. And ever since then, I was curious about back doors, and I guess the whole, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like the disappearance of the mascot was just so alluring, because it's just like, where did you go? It's a cool magic trick, right? And that made me think while doing the reading about how performers, they get on stage and when they make their grand entrance or exit, and how they levitate or go underneath the stage, and all the theatrics that go with it is just like pretty cool, right? But with this dream, once I did the montage and I didn't see the other mascot or person or performer, but some way how, I actually did see an exit. Now this is where it gets interesting. The exit then took me outside, and it was nice and it was warm. I could feel it. And when I went outside, guess what was there? A whole bunch of animals. And that is when There was no sign, there was nothing. I just knew I was at Disney World. I'm like, wow. But also the reference Animal Kingdom also came to mind. So with the animals, I wouldn't say they were surrounding me, but it was just like something like almost like a petting zoo. So I saw a whole bunch of animals, and one particular animal which I don't know if I want to say resonate or like was in correlation to me. Because the animal didn't come to me; it was just there, and I touched his nose, and it was a jaguar. And the jaguar smiled at me. And I was like, wow. But just as I touched the nose of the jaguar and it smiled at me, it all black, looking beautiful, like the whole, would you call it a mane? Like the whole, I don't know if it's fur, what do you want to call it, but like it was giving. It was really giving. But as I was making this no, it was like a moment, guys. It was really like a moment. It's like me and the jaguar looked at each other, gave each other eye contact. The jaguar then smiled at me. It was given because of When Dixie, y'all. The book, not the movie. This elephant, this huge elephant, I didn't see it coming. It came behind me, y'all. This is where I get interested. The elephant comes behind me with his ivory tusks. It didn't hurt me, but it lifted me up. And when I say lift me up, y'all, I started flying. I don't want to say I was flying. The elephant was flying for me. I'm like, dang. Like, I didn't even get a chance to even be like, dang, you flying, elephant? I was just like, oh, it's lit. I got a magical elephant or something. So I'm like, all right, it's cool. But as I was going up, I noticed I was like in the sky. But I was relaxed. I was just cool. Like, it wasn't like, I don't know, something about maybe a hot air balloon. But I didn't see one there. But then that's where the dream stopped. Now, thinking about the dream, I started to think about the Disney World correlation. And maybe there's some significance there. When I was, well, even to this day, I believe my father figure, he went to Disney World either before I was born or during, or there's some correlation there. And he had the souvenirs of the anniversary of Disney World on Fine China, and we've kept it there for a long time. It's like a family heirloom. So when I broke down Disney World, the term DW came to mind. So it gave me the correlation of Arthur. So it can be of an author, like a writer or something of that sort, or the correlation of a child, of a small child. She was very, DW was very, while we're talking about DW, I'm talking about also Dee Dee from Dexter's Laboratory. And if you ever watch the show, you know the characteristics of the young girl, always wanting their way, a little snappy, a little emotional. So, and she wore the color, if I'm not mistaken, is it pink? So it's like so that's Cancer energy, emotional, can be volatile. But when I also got the Disney World DW reference. Also, Nickelodeon came to play, and something about Nick at Night. When I broke that down, I got Nick A. So something about Christmas, Nick, maybe Saint Nick, and Nike and Nikki. Very interesting, I tell you guys. Well, that's the message.